Okay, let's jump right in. We're taking a deep dive today into, well, what I think is a technical nightmare that every single AV installer has to deal with.
Hi.
That endless, messy pile of proprietary power bricks.
The wall warts, the floor warts, they're everywhere.
Exactly. So we're looking at the tvONE 1RK system, which seems to have this one mission, to bring some sanity back to these incredibly complicated racks.
Right. And the problem isn't the actual AV gear, it's all the chaos that comes with it. Every little converter or amplifier has its own special externally powered supply.
And they're never the same size.
Never. So this system is, it's basically like a universal adapter and an organizer all in one. It turns all those random boxes into these standardized slide-in modules.
So you're basically taking a junk drawer of parts and turning them into neat little cartridges, which has to make installation and maintenance so much faster.
That's the entire point. No more zip ties. No more guessing which brick goes to which device.
And it's funny, this idea of standardization is so important that even the tiny components matter. We were looking at a tvONE blank cover, a simple 6RU filler plate. It's $85.
Yeah.
And that price, for what is, I mean, let's be honest, a piece of metal, it just shows how committed you have to be to maintain this kind of secure, protected system.
It does. Standardization is valuable because it just cuts down on human error so dramatically. Instead of tracing cables, you just slide one module out, slide the new one in. It's about making service quick and foolproof.
Okay, but here's the part that really got me. The density. This isn't just about being tidy.
Not at all.
The system can hold up to 32 separate devices in just 4 rack units.
32 in 4RU of vertical space. And they have chassis in 4, 5, and 6RU sizes.
If you think about that across a whole data center,
Yeah.
that's a massive space savings and probably a huge reduction in cooling costs, too. That's sort of the hidden financial win, right?
It's a huge part of it, but the biggest leap forward, I think, is the unified power management.
Right. Let's talk about the power.
Every single one of those 32 devices, it doesn't matter who made it, is powered through one central supply. It handles pretty much the whole range of low voltage needs.
So what are we talking about voltage-wise?
Everything from 5 volts all the way up to 24 volts. It just about covers every proprietary brick you'd run into, all from one clean source.
And for Pro AV, that clean, reliable power is completely non-negotiable.
Yeah.
But what about, I mean, for truly mission-critical jobs, there has to be a backup. What about redundancy?
Of course. For the larger 6RU chassis, there's an optional dual redundant power supply.
And that's not cheap.
No, it's a serious investment. We saw it listed for $1,750.
Why?
But that's your insurance policy. It guarantees zero downtime. And if you're a broadcast center where every minute of dead air costs thousands, that price is, just an operational necessity.
So you're making this huge investment. You have to protect it. I saw other accessories, too, things for environmental control.
There's a fan cover for cooling, of course, and even a plexiglass windowed cover, so you can do a visual inspection without even opening the chassis.
And this level of commitment, it seems like it even extends to how you buy this stuff.
It does. We saw a note from the vendor, HGTV Supply, that for these high-commitment parts, the sales are often non-cancelable, non-returnable, and non-refundable.
So this is not like buying a phone. You're committing to a piece of core infrastructure.
Exactly. But on the other side of that, you get lifetime support, and they offer some pretty significant gift counts for large institutional buyers, governments, schools, military.
But .gov and .edu accounts. Makes sense.
So really, the big takeaway here is that the value isn't in any one component. It's about moving away from that component chaos and into a standardized, centrally powered, efficient system. That's what gives you reliability.
Excellent. So that leaves us with the final thought for you to chew on. Considering these high upfront costs, especially for something like that $1,700 redundant power supply, what are the total secondary costs that this kind of organized approach actually offsets over, say, 5 or 10 years? Things like a technician's time or the cost of potential equipment failure. That's where you'd find the real return on investment. Until next time.